I had the opportunity to be a part of the team to develop the Accelerated program and serve as the first director of the program for moving on into a higher level of administration and now as the executive dean. The ABSN program, when we say accelerated, we mean accelerated. They're required to meet the same outcomes as our traditional track for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. They get the same degree. So they have to have the same courses, the same content, the same number of hours through labs and simulation. And their coursework is designed, they even follow a different calendar to get everything in within a year. For them to be successful at that speaks to the commitment they have, the drive they have, and just to be successful with the rigor of that program. It is truly a testament to them. With the nursing shortage, we know we have to produce more nurses to be able to get them out there to be able to care for the patient population. The population is growing, so the need for nurses becomes only more acute. So that means that in order to produce more nurses, we have to admit more students. And what that does is it puts a strain on our clinical partners because we need them to help train our students to be prepared to at least have that entry level into practice. There's a finite number of, if you will, beds in hospitals. Does it all have to be in the hospitals? Where do we go? So that's the challenge is, what other opportunities can we have for the students? We can use community sites, we can use experiences that can help to bring the pieces together for the students because the majority of the population is not in hospitals. And it's understanding what the home environment might be like, because if I'm going to tell a patient, well, you need to do this, a sterile technique to clean your wound, and they don't have running water, I need to know more about that, and I need to understand the kind of questions to ask. It also provides the opportunity that we use other modes of education where we use high fidelity simulation to also supplement that. And none of this replaces clinical sites, but it helps to supplement. We do depend a lot on our clinical partners to really provide those opportunities for the students. Just the richness in Houston of the population, the diversity, the experiences the students have are just invaluable. And the richness that they get from being able to work with different populations, different cultures. It's something like I've never experienced until I came to Houston. We are pleased about our program and our philosophy, how we teach the students to be holistic. And it's really about treating that whole person. We focus so much on the big, on catastrophic, that we fail to forget that little things matter. A patient who was in the hospital, she was really sick, but she was not participating in her care because she was worried about her cat at home. And the students just came to me, they were concerned, what can we do to help her? They worked with staff at the hospital to get the cat cared for while she was in the hospital. Those are the kinds of nurses we want to produce because they know what resources, whether they need to go to the social worker, whether they need to go to the dietitian, and they include everyone in the care, no matter how small, because a lot of people would have said, well, don't worry about that, but they do. That patient feels valued. And we hear stories like that about our students, that they just have something special about them. They want to go out and change the world, and we like hearing that.